I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible.
괜찮아요.
But at least it's over now.
다 이 위험을 감수하고 한 건데.
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with
근데 그래픽은 워킹 데드보다 더 안 좋은 것 같아. 아, 이게 새로운 그래픽법인가봐. 그쵸? 이 그래픽이 안 좋은 건 아닌데 약간 애매해. 그쵸? 그래픽이 일부러 이렇게 만든 것 같아. 그래픽을. 동화속 이야기처럼 파스텔로 막 한 그린 것 같아. 그림체가.
You'll get us in trouble.
야, 하지마. 야, 여왕.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
그렇게 말하다 또 걸리면.
Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
조프리랑 결혼하겠냐고?
He does have a certain
여왕이
look
돼.
about him.
가족을 위해서라면 뭐든지 하겠어.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
패밀리.
Right. Of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Kingdoms.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see.
하녀가 이 당시 하녀의 위치가 이제 왕만 잘 꼬시면 여왕이 될 수 있는 위치였나 봐요. 우리나라에서는 말도 안 됐죠. 예, 대충.
What are you doing?
이럴 줄 알았어.
Well,
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
죄송합니다. 내가
this
그래도
is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
전투 계획이라고요?
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over.
아, 그래요? 아이씨. 내가 선택을 잘 못했어요.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over.
그러니까 아까 비위를 맞춰야 됐었는데 내가 너무 떨려가지고 잘못 눌렀어. 워킹 데드보다 더 떨려. 이거는 와 이런 말로 표현을 못하겠다. 야.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly.
아니야 진짜 이 게임은 와 대박이야 대박.
Cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to.
야 진짜 워킹 데드보다 떨려. 진짜 이 게임.
Thank you, my lady.
워킹 데드보다 더 떨려. 내가 말 한마디 때문에 포레스트 가문이 위기가 생기기 때문에.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
도와주세요.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
그렇구나.
It's about my family.
My family.
I trust her.
괜찮아요.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
이 여자는 뭔가 둘이서 은밀하게 하는 걸 더 좋아하는 것 같아. 내가 보기엔 그래. 이 여자는 뭔가 은밀하게 얘기하는 걸 좋아하는 것 같아. 그런 거 있잖아. 야, 너에게만 말해줄게. 이거 있잖아. 이런 거 같아. 좋아.
Go on.
어머니에게 도움이 필요하대요.
Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask.
어쩔 수 없어.
My mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow.
아가씨에게만 얘기해 주는 거예요.
What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown.
그러니까 한마디로 동맹을 맺어야 돼요.
To ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise.
우리 가문하고 너희 가문하고 동맹을 맺어야 돼요. 아니면 우리 가문이 좆대는데.
Especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
상황이 이게 심각해?
Joffrey
심각하죠.
will not look favorably.
그 정도로 심각해요.
It is that dire, my lady. I fear for my family's
화이트 힐이라는 가문한테 당할 것 같아.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out.
Don't let the queen bully you. You have power.
강하게 말한다. 야, 좋아. 강하게 말하겠어.
Even his mother.
강하게 말하겠어. 아마도 이 사람이 영주인 것 같아. 영주고 지금 왕이 있고 영주가 있는 거죠. 원래 영주 위에 왕이잖아. 원래. 잘됐다. 됐어. 되네. 잘 안 되더라도 오케이. 우선은 저 여자는 꼬셨어. 무슨 일이 발생하면 절 도와주겠지. 그러니까 방금 본 애들이 여왕이었네요. 방금 본 애 여왕이었네. 다시 돌아왔죠. 킹스로드. 쫓겨났습니다. 마저리가 야심을 찬 여왕이었다고? 아까 욕심이 많아 보였어. 근데 확실히 아까 말투를 보니까 자기가 여왕이 될 거라고 말을 했어. 저 왕이 죽으면 내가 이제 여왕이 될 거라고 말을 했어요. 네, 먹고 와요. 마저리? 뭐 하는 거야?
Let's play a little game, shall we?
고래잡이?
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
잔인한 새끼. 어떡하지? 도와줄까? 아, 도와주면 안 됩니다. 나 무서워요. 나 군인 아니란 말이야.
Not my best work.
그래도 보고 싶다. 사람이 고통받는 거 너무 재밌어. 봐야겠어.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise.
걸릴 뻔했다.
I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
걸리면 좆된다.
Listen.
Listen. 아하하, 안 돼.
There.
걸리면 뼈도 못 추린다.
Hear that? I know I heard something.
가만히 있는다. 가만히 있는다.
Never mind.
됐다.
We've wasted enough time.
바보 같은 행동할 바에야 가만히 있는 게 낫습니다. 오케이. 다 이걸 예상했지. 많이 아파 보여요. 죽은 것 같은데. 예. 확 움직이는. 야, 놀래키지 마. 와. 다른 시점입니다. 이번에는 걔 같은데. 이름 뭐지? 어린이 이선.
As I was saying, you are young, and there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
살가죽을 벗기는 가문이라고요? 아까 걔네들이?
300
무서운 애들이네.
generations of Forester lords stand behind you.
300대. 와, 300대는 몇 년이야?
and your grandfather,
300년.
Lord Thorin the Bold,
300년간의
who
이제
seized back the river valley from the Whitehills.
가문이
What
와.
did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
선량한. 선량한.
He
내
was
별명은
fair,
뭐가 될까요?
wise.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord.
내가 하길 달았.
These were your
그렇군요.
father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
파수꾼이 뭐야? 파수꾼을 뽑는 게 전통이라고? 영주가 되려면 호위무사 같은 거 같은데?
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
뭔 일이지?
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
뭔 일인가?
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
탈영자.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
탈영자는 죽어야 한다.
2 shields and 3 spears.
오해한 거 아닌가?
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of
월급을 안 줬다고
blood
타령했구나.
every day.
군법은 지키라고 있는 것이다.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
우리는 이겨내야 돼.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
겨울에 굶주릴 일은 없다.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always
처벌을
took thief
내리라고?
3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment.
가혹하게 처벌할 필요는 없다.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
도둑이지만 자비를 줘야 된다.
I will decide.
내가 결정할게요.
Take his fingers. He's a thief. If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
저스티스가 뭔지 보여주겠어.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
너를 손가락만 자를게.
I, Ethan of House
손가락만 자른다.
Lord of Ironwrath, name you a
너의
thief.
목숨은 살려주지.
The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
어떤가? 그 정도 할 수 있지 않나?
My lord, please! Please, no!
처벌되어야 한다.
My Lord, normally it is the Lord's duty.
아, 다 자르는 게 어떤가? 세기가 뭔가?
I am willing to carry it out.
내가 할게요.
I will carry out the sentence.
도둑한테 그만한 처벌이 있는 법.
This is injustice, my lord!
다음부터 그러지 말렴. 목숨을 구해준 게 어디냐, 솔직히. 탈영병은 죽어야 됩니다, 솔직히. 지금 군사 합력이 급할 텐데 탈영을 해? 말이 안 되는 일이다.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
I did what I had to do, and it didn't bother me.
난 강해져야 돼요.
The thief said. I expect this sort of
강해져야 돼.
But a sentinel
냉정해져야
can't help you in
된다고.
the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think
그대를 파수꾼을 뽑고 싶어요.
Me? Oh, gods no.
왜요?
I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are two capable men for the role.
후보는 둘이 있습니다.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very.
파수꾼이 이제 그거 같아. 그 호위무사 같은 거 같아요. 같이 두는 애들. 파수꾼을 누굴 쓸까?
Yeah. The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this.
이 왕관만 수여되면 이제 영주의 파수꾼이 되는 거구나. 수호기사 같은 거네. 마에스터가 그 영. 오케이, 알겠어요.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty.
행정관 같은 사람이네. 그렇죠? 행정관. 와, 점점 재밌어지는데? 오, 좋아. 또 내가 고르는 거에 따라서 또 바뀌겠구만. 한 명은 전쟁에만 미친 사람, 한 명은 영리한. 두 가지인데 솔직히 말하면 제가 약간 강한 왕이 되려면 저 싸움꾼? 저 사람을 맡는 게 좋을 것 같고요. 아니면 약간 삼촌 던컨이 약간 지혜로워 보이던데. 던컨으로 하겠습니다. 얘가 좀 더 지혜로워 보여.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
파수꾼이 뭔가요?
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role?
너님이요.
Share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan.
나는 책 읽는 걸 싫어해서 드라마나 그런 거 봐야 될 것 같아요. 전 책 읽는 걸 싫어해가지고 그렇게 되고 싶어. 식량은 얼마나 있나? 식량. 식량 얼마 남지 않았다. 얼마나 버틸 수 있죠?
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
총리요. 마에스터가. 파수꾼은 아니지. 파수꾼은 내 비서실장. 2주는 버틴다. 2주 동안 뭔가 안 하면 식량이 없어서 큰 문제가 생기겠군.
We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves.
지금 다른 가문이 쳐들어와가지고 지금 백성들이 전부 다 이 성 안에 있는 상태예요. 일을 해야 되는데 다 여기 와가지고 여기 있는 상태야 지금. 상태가 그렇게 좋진 않아.
Ethan, or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
웰컴 삼촌.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted.
가혹한 형별이요?
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall.
원래 군법은 냉정해야 된다.
At first light.
왜요?
But where are you going?
어디 가는데요?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
애셔?
She
애셔 뭔데?
asked me to return with him to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted.
헐.
I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
Gentle.
You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so
파스콘이 센터널이라고 하네요.
Sir
센터널.
Roland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice, and I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Roland is the man you want.
로일런드경
We
왜요?
are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect.
싸움을 잘하니까 그자가 파수꾼에 잘 어울리겠다.
Duncan would offer sage advice.
던컨은 협상을 잘하겠지만
To negotiate, not with the
아,
likes of
지금 협상할 때가 아니라
Thank you, Uncle.
전쟁을 할지 협상을
I
할진데
need to talk to you.
전쟁을 할지 협상을 할진데 협상이 낫지 않겠니? 2주 남았죠. 2주.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all
언니가
else.
해냈다고?
Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you.
왜?
I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him.
군법은
How could you be so cruel?
냉정해야 돼.
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed
난 내 결정에 후회하지 않아.
I did what I had to, and I stand by it.
You talk like it was the only thing to be
타령